I can't see. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Anyway, top of the morning, y'all. We're still at it. Day 3 of wreck and repair. And look at the fog over the hills. That looks insane. It does not look like we live in California. That looks like somewhere in Europe. Look at all this fog. This isn't clouds. We got blue skies above. That's just a gang of fog. There we go. That's what you love about Rain-X windows. You just gotta hold it down until the wind clears your windows for you. But damn, look at that, dude. That looks sick. Gotta go pick up some fiberglass, some resin, Bondo, shit like that. Why? Because we're gonna repair my fenders. Those hotline fenders obviously are built to order, made to order, but they're not that bad. And I wanna make some repairs to them so that we can go take them to Pro Style Wraps to get rewrapped when the other Aero comes in. My boy Andre is on his way. It's definitely early in the morning, but best time to do stuff, man. Get up early, get shit knocked out. Jalen was out late at night. He got home like 11 o'clock. No, it was 11. I saw you on the door, on the cameras. But yeah, he was out late doing what? RC car stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was out with his uncle and his cousins. So he's up early.
Yeah. I get sleep sometimes.
Grab our stuff. We'll head back to the crib and we'll get everything prepped and set up because I still have to kill a lot of that oil that's inside the fenders. We could do side skirts today too, but I got a whole new set coming anyway. Let's go get the shit. Ooh, all right, we got fiberglass repair kits. Fiberglass specialist came over with his sick ass Honda Accord. Check out this Honda Accord. You know what I mean? That's a nice Accord, you know what I'm saying? The only difference between this and an NSX is the NSX has a manual transmission. So, you know, this Accord is sick.
Honda Accord.
But yeah, Andre came through in a big clutch. So obviously, yeah, y'all, I could buy fenders, right? I could do all of that shit, but yeah, that motherfucker need to be cleaned. I'm gonna clean it real quick. The other one isn't as bad. We can start on the other one while I clean this one.
Oh, they've been reinforced.
Well, yeah, they built them. They built them that way.
What's this? Oh, this is all the oil and
Yeah,
shit.
so I'm gonna clean all of that shit up.
Open up the door.
Hands is mad oily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use my wrist.
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
So I can replace fenders, no problem, right? No big deal. But the thing is, these are wide. My fenders fit right over my wheels. If I got other fenders, it's not going to give me the style and look that I already got. And that's kind of like the car's final form. I really like the way the car looks with these fenders. These are 50 mils. Going to be fixing like those tabs there that have cracks. These right here, because I actually do use these to mount my fenders so that they stick out. You know, just it's really little small shit like this that's broken. So we'll fix that, get these fenders back on the car so that Pro Style can rewrap them. That looks like a superficial surface, but it's cracked through. So go grab the other fender.
We need
Thank you, sir.
like a rag or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got to clean up all this.
Yeah, that's why I got all the brake cleaner and
oh,
shit.
yeah, brake cleaner. Because we got to get all the anything that's like in the fibers out.
Yep.
Because then it won't.
So I got like 4 bottles of brake cleaner right there. We could just waste.
For sure. You got a grinder? I don't have one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All my tools got fucking stolen.
Oh, really? Flat disc or grinder? What you want?
I need like something to cut it off.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
Put something on top of these tires and we'll mess it up.
You can flip the hood.
You just go. All right. Got a marker or something?
Yep. White, black, indifferent.
Let me do
White.
white
Okay.
so I can see what I'm doing.
Lean it a little bit more. All right. So we're about to get started. Catch y'all on the backside. So we're moving right along. Hey, this hood has been a Blastoise for a decade, so it's actually getting some structural rigidity at this moment. We've cleaned off all of the oil inside these fenders. This one was the worst one because the oil cooler sat right there. The entire thing was full of oil. I'm still gonna go over that one more time. This one wasn't too bad, but we're just cleaning the affected areas just because we're gonna lay some glass. Yeah, Jalen just came back in from doing side skirts, but we do still have side skirts coming. But I mean, we might as well, right? Hopefully this never happens again. We got Andre over here. He's worked on most of NorCal's finest Formula D cars. Have gotten wadded up. Definitely brought him out of retirement for some glassing. But you know, it's definitely thoroughly appreciated. Last time I had Andre do something, it was for the Vert. When the same exact incident happened.
Was it?
Yep, JJ spun in front of me and the Vert kung fu clapped his door. And that's when we redid that front bumper.
Oh.
In the trap.
Oh, I remember that.
That was like 2013, yeah.
Hell long ago.
Damn, cuz. Deja vu. So this is what we're doing right now. We got a couple things going on.
I need to wait for this to cure.
Okay.
So I can figure out what the mix is. I don't have my measuring cups.
Word.
So I had to, you know what I'm saying, had to feel it out.
Word, you know, making that wrist work.
This,
He mixes drugs is what he's saying. Also, we got the FIA certified seat that I really want to put in the RX-8 today to finish out the rest of the Thrash Racing interior. But this is priority right now. So maybe at the end of this video, we'll get to going in. Yeah, that piece is the structural piece there, and
all right, so
yeah, and up front right
you're
here.
about to learn how to do some fiberglass.
Ooh, Jalen, you got your gloves on? Here, give me that.
So you can have your own fiberglass specialist.
Ooh, yeah, my dad be coming through. Want me to do some work? I'll be like, no, it's all good, Pop.
You support it so that, like, if you fiberglass it, you don't want to be down like this, right? Because then it's not going to bolt to where it needs to bolt and have all the nice panel gaps. So you want to wedge it up as far as you can get it. And then once you get it in this place, you're going to grind all this away until you see the fiberglass, and then you're going to fiberglass it.
So when you use the flapper, you don't press on it, you just glide it across. So yeah, this isn't the bad one, but it's got a... Be right back. One fender's done, almost done with the second fender. This one has the least of the spots, but the most of the damage, which is right there up front. We pulled the wrap off. No big deal, because Pro Style is ready for us whenever this shit gets done. It's making a cocktail concoction right now. Most of the hot spots on the hood, and you know, this hood's been clapped for ages. So most of the hot spots on the hood are completed. So the hood will be back full functioned. And y'all know the hood went up over my window a decade ago. And it just, you know, hood pinned up shorty. Yeah, he's using both those. Hold on. So he's slathering in the concoction to get that as a good base coat so that you can lay the first sheet down and do the maximum work. Yeah, I think, yep. He's gonna lay a second layer on that and then drop this joint on. Now that's gonna be bulletproof and I'll crash many GTOs and not break. But yeah, we're just gonna try not to hit shit in general, but very sturdy. So we've saved these Hotline 50 mils and that was the goal. The car, I like how it aesthetically looks with everything it had on it, and these fenders definitely, like, I have 45 mil ish before my Origins that we started off with 20 mils and made them wider, but the 50 mil no vent looks pretty good. It's got one little hot spot right there and one right here, and that is gonna be this fender, so we'll be right back. Messiest job ever, huh?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
In a way. Very messy. So Jalen got a chance to hang in the garage with dear old Pop. We worked on some fiberglass and he did a good amount. Actually got his hands dirty. Yeah, he's itchy from fiberglass. I'm itchy from fiberglass too. Andre came in big time clutch. All the really broken parts that I wanted to get fixed are fixed. We're just going to let this hood sit because it was large portions. Like I said, this hood's been destroyed for a decade. So now this is going to actually have some structural rigidity, but this wasn't like one of the key parts that I wanted to even have touched. We got the fenders done. The fenders are both in the backyard, done, completed. High spots are sand down. They're ready for wrap. As soon as my bumpers get here, guess they had a hold up. They're supposed to be here yesterday. They're supposed to be here today. Whatever, they'll show up sometime this week. The car is in the shop. It will be done Tuesday or Wednesday-ish. So we'll have the car this week, and then the last task, well, we've got 2 more tasks after this. We've got to get the bash bar redone. So that's why I was in a rush to get the fenders fixed so that we can get the fenders and the hood rehung so that all of the parameters will be okay for the bash bar. That'll be done then the bumper, and I've got supports on the side of the fenders on both sides of the bash bar that you screw the bumper and the fenders into, which makes my front end does not move. Like my boy just said, he was surprised that my whole front end didn't get destroyed when he watched the video. And I told him that's because my bash bar sits flush in my bumper and it's harder than the factory setup. So we just have to. What's up? No, go ahead. What?
I was gonna say you want to go see the fenders. So.
Oh, they're fixed fenders. Just imagine that. But yeah, we pulled some of the wrap off of one of them so that we can fix the exterior cracks as well as the interior cracks. But we were gonna get those wrapped anyway, so they're prepped and ready to be wrapped. We're gonna take that stuff to Pro Style Wraps. Pro Style Wraps is gonna get me taken care of. Those guys come in clutch. Like, this is what I like. Like, I don't need people a lot of the times, but when I do, when people come through for me, I'm not a very vocal person as far as like expressing anything, emotion or anything. But my gratitude, when I do give it, just know that is 1,000 times what a normal person would be giving you for gratitude, because that's just how I am. I'm just like really monotone and mellow about that kind of shit. So I hella appreciate everybody. Affordable Auto Body that took my car in, literally with me driving to him. Yo, I'm bringing my car. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. 3 days, get my car back. That's done and painted. My boy Joe hit me up. Fuck the posting. He didn't even post to say I might have somebody that can get you taken care of. Joe called me and said, yo, when, what, where, why, and how. Cars at the body shop. So people that help me out like that, I hella appreciate y'all. So we're not out of the woods yet. We still got a few more things to do before Winter Jam. But this week has been a humongous head start on getting this car back together. Only thing we're going to have to work on is my fucking confidence.
You ain't lose your confidence.
I know I ain't lose my confidence, but you know, there's going to be some weirdos that say, oh, that nigga can't drive.
So, can they drive? No. Anyways, so now that the hood's fixed,
Yeah.
are you still because of the situation, or you just?
Well, dude's car is fixed too. He just had a broken control arm and broken suspension. He got his car back together. He's driving it earlier. My thing is I just want to get everything done. And like I tell Jalen, like I made a mistake, right? Driving. I shouldn't have drove. But that small mistake cost me a lot of money just to get my car back to how it was on Tuesday. You know, like let that sink in all of our heads, because this is a lesson for everybody. I made a fucked up mistake against what I was feeling. I shouldn't have drove. That mistake makes me pay a couple $1,000s just to get my car back to how it was on Tuesday. That's how mistakes cost you. I could have bought another motorcycle. We could have bought another car. We could have bought car parts. We could have, I don't know what, Black Friday's coming up. We could have bought all kind of shit, a couple of grands that we spent, but a small mistake just cost me that much money. But it's just money at the end of the day. The cool thing is, I mean, Jalen got to
experience fiberglass.
Yeah, you got to experience fiberglassing.
It was actually interesting putting fiberglass in, because like I'm thinking about it, it seemed like there's more to do than just actually like putting it in. But when you're doing it,
what do we have to do?
Well, first had to sand down our area, and then what Andre said is it's better when it has curves and 90-degree angles because it makes it stronger. And then also double layering the fiberglass also helps.
Yeah, we had to sand it down. We had to lay the resin, little level of resin, put the fiberglass sheet over it, then take the resin and push it into all the little nooks and crannies. more fiberglass, more resin, and then let it sit. But you also, but did you pay attention to the mix that he was using?
Didn't he use a little
resin
bit
and hardener? Yeah, it's a
and he was talking about if it was too much hardening, it would harden up faster,
depending on the temperature.
Yeah.
Yep. So we had to do all these things. So anyway, we got the experience at the cost of whatever. We're still not out of the woods, but fingers crossed that we're gonna make this shit happen. Winter jam or bust at this point now, right? The other plan was, with this money's been wasted, I was gonna pick up the RX-8 and then immediately take the convertible to go get painted. Fuck my pockets, right? So we're just making shit happen and work as it is.
As long as he doesn't slack, then we should be good money, right?
Yeah, I ain't slacking. This is something that I don't want to rest on. I want to have weeks of ample time left after we get done. Then I'll be comfortable. So when you ask me, am I happy? Not yet. When the everything's done and we've got weeks of time left,
then you'll be satisfied.
Yep. So this is another portion. Obviously, we're banging the vlogs out back to back to back for this because now I think this is like interesting content to see us bust our ass to get our shit back together so that we can be ready for an event. So anyway, I haven't really ate. I got fiberglass in my eyelids. I can see the shit.
I see you. You can see it too.
Can you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be blind.
No,
so before I lose my vision, I'll see y'all another time.